Good morning, crime community. I'm here to raid out Percy, Shelley again. Another version of the proceedings, published by Medwin, Life of Shelley, 1847. Epithamelium. Night, with all thine eyes look down, darkness shed its holiest dew, whenever smiled the inconsistent moon on a pair so true. Hence, coy hour, and quench thy light, lest eyes see their own delight. Hence, swift hour, and thy loved flight oft renew. Boys, O joy, O fear, what may be done in the absence of the sun? Come along, the golden gates of sleep unbar, the strength and beauty meet together, kindles their image like a star in the glass of seedy water. Hence, O coy hour, and quench thy light, let's eyes see their own delight. Hence, swift hour, and thy love flight oft renew. Girls, O joy, O fear, what may be done? In the absence of the sun, come along, fairy sprites and angels, keep her. Holiest powers permit no wrong, and return to wake the sleeper. Dawn ere it be long, hence swift hour, and quench thy light, lest I see their own delight. Hence, coy hour, and thy love flight oft renew. Boys and girls, O joy, O fear, what will be done in the absence of the sun? Come along. Published by Rossetti, Complete Political Works of PBSB, 1870, from the Trelawney manuscript of Edward Williams' play, The Promise, or A Year, a Month, and a Day. Another version of the same. Boys sing, night, with all thine eyes look down, darkness, weep thy holiest dew. Never smiled the inconsistent moon on a pair so true. Haste, coy hour, and quench all light, lest eyes see their own delight. Haste, swift hour, and thy loved flight oft renew. Girls sing. Fairies, sprites, and angels keep her. Holy stars permit no wrong, and return to wake the sleeper. Dawn ere it be long. O joy, O fear, there is not one of us can guess what may be done in the absence of the sun. Boys, O linger long, thou envious eastern lamp, in the damp caves of the deep. Girls, nay, return, vesper, urge the lazy car, swift unbar the gates of sleep. Chorus, that's where they all sing together. The golden gate of sleep unbar, when strength and beauty meet together, kindle their image like a star in the sea of glassy weather. May the purple mist of love round them rise and with them move, nourishing each tender gem, which like flowers will burst from them, as the fruit is to the tree. May the children ever be. Published by Mr. Garrett, Relics of Shelley, 1862, a very free translation of Bruno Latini's Tesseridi, Hope, Love, Desire, and Fear. And many there were hurt by the strong boy. His name, they said, was Pleasure, and near him stood glorious beyond measure 4 ladies who possess all empery in earth and air and sea. Nothing that lives from their nothing lives from their award is free. Their names will I declare to thee: love, hope, desire, and fear. And they the regents are of the 4 elements that frame the heart. To each diversity exercised her art, by force of circumstance or slight, to prove her dreadful might. Upon the poor domain, desire presented her false glass, and then the spirit dwelling there was spellbound to embrace what seemed so fair within the magic mirror, and dazed of that bright error, it would have scorned the shafts of the avenger, the death, the penitence, and danger, had not then silent fear touched there her palsy spear, so that if a frozen torrent, the blood was curdled in its current, and dared not speak, even look or motion, but chained within itself its proud devotion. Between desire and fear thou wert a wrenching thing, poor heart, sad with his life, who bore thee in his breast, wild bird for that weak nest, till love, even from fierce desire it brought, and from very wound of tender thought, drew solace, and the pity of sweet eyes give strength to bear those gentle agonies, surmount the loss and terror and the sorrow when hope approached. She who can borrow from day, poor to day, from rich tomorrow, and fear withdrew as night when day descends upon the orient ray, and after long and vain endurance, the poor heart woke to assurance, and one birth these four were born, and the world's forgotten mourn, and from pleasure they hold all its circles as of old, when as summer's lures the swallow, pleasures lure the heart to follow. O weak heart of little wit, and fair hand that wounded it, seeking like a painting hair, refuge in the lynx lair, love, desire, hope, and fear, will be near? Published by Mr. Garrett, Relics of Shelley, 1842. Fragments written by Hellas. Fairest of the destinies, disray thou dazzling eyes, keener far thy lightnings are than the winged bolts thou bearest, and smile thou wearest, wraps thee as a star is wrapped in light. Cold Arusi to her forsaken urn, from Alpheus and the bitter Doris run, or could the morning shafts of purest light again into the quivers of the sun be gathered, could one thought from its wild flight return to the temple of the brain, without a change, without a strain, could aught this ever again? But once to be ceased, Greece might again be free. A star has fallen from the earth mid the midnighted nations, a quenchless atom of immortal light, a lighting spark of night, a crescent shaken from the constellation, swifter than the thunder fell to the heart of earth, the well, where it pulses, flow, and beat, and unextinct in the cold source, burns and on, of course, guides the sphere which is its prison, like an angelic spirit spent in the form of mortal birth, till as a spirit has risen, shatters its channel it has rent in the rapture of its mirth, and thin and painted garment of the earth, ruining its chaos, a fierce breath, consuming all its forms of living death. That leads us to the fragment of the king, which we will leave for another day. Again, we pray for peace in the world. There's too much violence going on. Everybody pray for peace today.